Us New Yorkers love coming to Montreal. It's the only place we can hear French spoken by nice people. The only French we ever hear is that spoken by the French. Is anybody here from France? No. So let's talk about them for 1 minute. When I tell you they're the most miserable tourists we get visiting New York, I'm not making this up. They're the only ones that don't get into New York. They compare New York to wherever the hell they're from. You see them walking around. Je pense qu'il va très bon. C'est qui mais la Fifth Avenue? C'est le bourgeois américain de restaurant et au bon pan. Ce n'est pas bon, ce n'est pas bon. C'est bon, c'est bon, c'est ma bonbon. But when I tell you that these French don't get New York, I'm not making this up. The other night we're out to dinner with a few friends. My friend brings along this French kid named Henri. Freaking Henry. The kid says to me, everything in New York is different from Paris. I said, what? There's even the Chinese are different. They are short, they are round, they have black spiky hair, and they speak Spanish. I said, those are Mexicans, you idiot. They're even bad in their own country. I toured all over Europe. Every place, they don't hate Americans. They're only in France. I was in Holland. They not only try to help us in English, they help us in our own accent. You ask the guy, excuse me, sir, how do I get to Rue den Struzenbrusen? You're from America? What you want to do is you want to walk on down the line and get, okay there, Johnny Cash, just point and I'll get there. But when you're in France, they help you till they don't know the next word and then breathe heavy. You go down to the street with the other side and you... So I recently bought my apartment. I own an apartment. I bought it. Anybody here own their place? No one in the Anne Frank seats has a job? What's the matter? I bought my place and I'm fixing it up. Well, I'm not fixing it up. I'm Jewish. I got a contractor. Hardest thing to find in the world is a good contractor. A cardiologist is easier to find than a contractor. Say to your friend, hey Bill, I heard you had surgery on your heart. Who do you have? Do you have a good doctor? I have the best doctor. Feingold on Park Avenue. Go see him immediately. Ask someone for a contractor. Excuse me, Mike, you had some work done on the house? Do you know who I should use? I know who you shouldn't use. One thing I learned about contractors, I learned about how to make the guy stop calling me and looking for me. You give him a deposit. He sends over his workers, 2 Russians who arrived in the country 5 hours before showing up in my apartment. Not a word of English did these guys speak, and I gotta tell them what I want. I'm like, come here. Vladimir, come here. Vladimir, over here. I want the cable outlet over here. He doesn't speak a word. He just breathes heavy like a Frenchman. Yeah, here. I go to lunch, I come back, the wall is missing. But Vladimir, where's my wall? He thinks during lunch I picked up Russian. I go, what the hell are you saying? He brings over the other guy, Boris, who's been in the country 5 minutes more than him. Recessed wiring cable. These 2 clowns start to give me decorating advice. Like I'm going to do the apartment in early Stalin. Says to me, over here, I put your entertainment center. I always say what to make him say 500 times. My what? Entertainment center. My what? Entertainment center. Your TV, your stereo, your DVD. My what? My DVD. My what? Your DVD. DVD is a word not meant for Russians to say, period. They finish the gig. The job is done. says to me, tomorrow finish, take equipment home, I make you a light dinner. I'm sorry about that, Vlad. What was that? A light dinner? You mean no carbs, no pasta, just chicken, salad? You're not really my type there, Vladimir. No. Tomorrow I come, I make you the light dimmer. I started doing work on my apartment on my own. I found this place called Home Depot. You heard of it? Home Depot is Latin for Jews. You have no business shopping in this store. No business. We don't know what the hell we're doing in there. The non-Jews walk in, within seconds they find what they need. Come right in there. I need a 2x3 reversible pipe clamp with threading that goes backwards and a drain clamp, reversible tame pound, 2-pie mine with a 3/8 by. He finds it, he's out. The Jew walks in. Does anybody work here? Does anybody work here? A half hour of, does anybody work here? Out of pure pity, the non-Jew goes over to help the Jew. What are you looking for there, Jew? And we don't even know what we're looking for. We don't know the names of these things. I'm looking for the thing that goes inside. You put it in. And you pick it, you tie it, it goes in. I'm looking for a good contractor. I know who you shouldn't use. Montreal, thank you very much.
That's Modi, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a big round of applause. Funny man. What do they say, Modi? Get out here.